Hello everyone, I'm Chris, and in this video we're going to create the Twinkling Montees Bracelet. We are going to need some sort of clasp, jump rings, wire guards, SS12 Rose Montees, SuperDuos, GemDuos, and 15Os. On about 4 feet of size 6 thread, I'm using two size 11 needles, one on each side. I have loaded in the middle of the thread a wire guard and a 15O on each one. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take a GemDuo and we're going to cross through the top, this thread going this way and the other thread going the other way. So I'll pick up my right needle, I'll pass it through to the left, and I'll pick up my left needle and pass it through to the right. And then we'll pull it, the thread, so it comes up to the two 15Os and the wire guard. So that's the end of our bracelet here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add 3 15Os on each thread, and then we're going to cross through the bottom of that GemDuo. So we'll put 3 15Os on this side. I'll scoot that down. Oops, need one more. There we go. And I'll put 3 on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Move that down. Then we're going to cross through the bottom of this GemDuo. There's the one. And here's the other side. So from here on out until we get to the very end, the GemDuos will have 3 15Os on either side. Now we're going to pick up a SuperDuo on each needle plus 3 15Os. So SuperDuo, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to scoot that up towards the GemDuo. We'll pick up another SuperDuo on the other side and 3 15Os. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to cross each needle through the bottom of just the SuperDuo on that side. So I'll bring that through here. And I'll bring that through here. There we go. So for the rest of the bracelet, we're also going to have 3 15Os on the outside of each SuperDuo. Now we're going to cross through a new GemDuo, and now we have to make certain that we have it top side up, because this is top side up as well. So we're going to place it between these two SuperDuos, and then we're going to cross this thread through the top over this way, and then this thread through the top over this way. So I'll go through this side, pull it. We'll take our other needle and go through the other side. And pull it through. We don't want to pull too tight. It'll kind of deform it just a little bit there. When we do the Rose Montees, they cross over the top here, so they're going to go in the middle here. So if you're feeling like it's a little loose, it will tighten up a little bit with the Rose Montees. So now that we're coming out atop of the GemDuo, we're going to add 3 15-0s for each side and then cross through the GemDuos. So 3 on this needle. Let's push it up a little bit. 3 on the other needle. Push it up. Okay. So now we're going to cross through the bottom of that GemDuo that we just added. That side. Oops. And be careful just to go through the GemDuo and not one of the 15-0s there. All right. So there's kind of one of our units there. So now we're going to repeat. We're going to add a SuperDuo and 3 15-0s. On each side, SuperDuo, 3 15-0s on each side. Then we'll cross through the bottom of that SuperDuo. Cross through the bottom of that SuperDuo. We'll pick up another GemDuo. Just making certain that it's going top side up. So we're going to cross through the top of that GemDuo. There's our right side. Here's our left side. There we go. Then we're going to add 3 15-0s to each side of that GemDuo. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to cross through the bottom of that GemDuo. There we go. There we go. So now you're going to continue that for the length that you need for the bracelet here. The sample that I have used 18 GemDuos in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And with the wire guards on either end, that creates about a 6.5-inch bracelet. So when you get to the end of the length that you need, we are going to finish with a GemDuo that we put our 3 15-0s on either side, so we're coming out the top here. In order to add the wire guard at the other end, we will pick up 1 15-0 on each needle. And then you'll go through the wire guard from both sides. So this side will go up here and you'll come out the bottom here. You do the other one up here, and you will go through the 11-0 that you added initially here, and then cross through the top of this GemDuo. So we'll go up through the wire guard, and then down through the wire guard. We'll do the other side, up through the wire guard. And then down through the wire guard. And we'll go through that 1/15-0 that we had just added like this. And we'll do that on both sides. So we'll go through that 15-0. And then cross through the top of this GemDuo once you get all of your units done there. So when you finish with that, meet me back here.
Listen up, beaders. This month's treasure box is a stunning collection with over $100 worth of premium beads, including gemstones, crystals, tulip beads, butterfly beads, and polished round beads, for as little as $29.99. That's up to 60% off retail, plus amazing welcome gifts for new subscribers, including a pearl collection, an additional treasure box, or even the ultimate beading kit. Subscribe now at PotomacBeads.com/subscribe.
I misspoke earlier. There are only 15 O's in this project, not 11 O's. I apologize for any confusion. So after we added our wire guard here, and we're coming out of the two 15 O's that we added, we're now going to go down the 3 15 O's on the outer side of each side of the GemDuo, and then cross through the bottom. So we'll go down those 3 15 O's. And then we'll cross through the bottom of that GemDuo. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Go down those 3 15 O's. And cross through the bottom of that GemDuo. And on each thread, we're going to add 1 15-0. And then with the Rose Montees, they do have a cross on the back where our needle is going to go through in order to place it on the bracelet here. So on one needle, we'll pick up a Rose Montee, and then with the other needle, we'll cross through the other set of holes on the Rose Montee. And when you do that, just make certain that the crystal side is up on the Rose Montee. Sometimes it can tend to flip over a little bit, so just be aware of the crystal side. Now we're going to add one more 15 on each needle. And then we're going to cross through the top of the next GemDuo. So we'll go through right to left with this needle. And then left to right with the other needle, crossing through the top of that next GemDuo. And there's our first Rose Monte. So now we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to go through, these 15 O's on either side of the GemDuo and then cross through the bottom of that GemDuo. So we'll go down these 3 15 O's on the outer side of the GemDuo, and then cross through the bottom, and pick up the other thread, go down those 3 15 O's, and then cross through that GemDuo. And just like we did before, we're going to add 1 15-0 to each needle, and then we'll pick up another Rose Monte and do the crisscross and add another 15 after that. So go ahead and finish the length of your bracelet, and I'll meet you at the end. I finished my abbreviated bracelet here, and I've gone up the 3 15 O's on either side of the GemDuo. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the needles and go to the other side so the two threads are together, and then we're going to tie it off in a knot, just right over left, left over right, and then burn down your edges, or cut them with scissors. Then I'm going to have you add the jump rings to the end, and then whichever clasp that you choose. The color combinations for this design are endless. Maybe choose something for the fall, the holidays, or even to match tomorrow's outfit. I'm excited to see pictures of your choices. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join us for future videos.